If you're watching or listening right now, we've got Alex and Dusty from the band Left Astray with us in studio tonight. How you guys doing?
Good.
Fantastic.
Tell us a little bit about yourselves and all the listeners out there.
Well, I'm sexy, for starters.
And he knows it.
Yeah, that's about it for me.
We're just a kind of crossover band, do a little bit of hard rock, pop. We introduce some pop music in it, and then we play some metal. Harmonies, we're from Sioux City, Iowa. We've done some traveling around.
Yeah. I've fell in love with you guys, not in a gay way.
Where's that gay button again?
You mean sexual reference or sexual way?
So we have a kind of an inside joke that runs for Alex here. He is only straight one day of the week, so he's available right now.
Mondays I'm straight, so.
Okay.
Why Mondays?
Well,
all my friends tend to be gay on certain days, and Monday's the only day that none of them are gay, so.
So everybody's gay, but
yeah.
on different days, so it works out.
Yeah.
hey, Darren, he would have to actually compete with Steve, who randomly watches the show sometime, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
We got another running.
We as you guys saw before the show, we had this promotion Win a Date with Jordan come on. And so we've got two people. We've got a chick, and then we've got Steve. And Steve wrote Craigslist misconnections about his voice. And
it is quite attractive.
And then he ended up calling the show one night just to talk to Jordan, which was kind of awkward.
Right when I had technical difficulties, my mic just cut out.
Oh, bullshit.
This guy's like, my mic don't work. That's pretty good. So how'd you guys come to be?
I was in a hardcore band before, and that kind of ended. So it's like I've always had this vision on starting a crossover band, using modern day, the hardcore stuff that was really picking it up, and to being a radio-friendly band. So I had connected with some people I knew in the industry, and a couple ads from Craigslist later, and we pull in a guitarist, and then we ended up with Alex here, who's actually our main guitarist, his little brother. And he came in, wanted to give it a shot, and we kept him.
Awesome.
Like that new puppy.
Yeah.
I know, I was talking to Alex before the show, but what I like, I've listened to all your music before the show, but what I like about you guys is your lead vocalist, was a female. And also for all you female listeners, if you are interested, head over to the Facebook page, facebook.com/Left Astray. They're also searching for a new female vocalist. But I like how you guys brought the I guess, which would be the I don't know.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Okay, got your tongue.
The weight that a female vocalist has,
The
you know,
presence.
the presence. Like when you think female vocalist, you think Haley from Paramore and that. But then you brought them over to the more hard rock scene and kind of mix that all together, and which I love, and it's yeah. So, but just bringing that over, I feel that it makes your band and your music stand out more than other than these hard rock bands, because you have that female's voice that that Jordan helped me out. That
brings that substance to your music.
Yeah, sorry, I
It's-
woke up a little bit ago, but
What the best way I can draw a comparison to is kind of like with Lizzie Hale from Hailstorm.
yes. Oh my god,
Man, her vocals are absolutely out of this world.
I brought her up.
Did
Lizzie
you
Hale, will you marry me?
actually, Darren, funny story, when when
Fuck
biker
you, I was
nights,
gone. I wanted to be here. I was so mad that night.
he found out later about it, but during biker nights, me and another friend of mine named Bryce, we went down there, and they got called last minute because the bands that were scheduled pulled out, and Hailstorm came in, and me and him were up in front. We watched the whole concert. We stuck around after the concert got done looking for picks, guitar, stuff like that. And we saw her walk into her bus, and we yelled at her, and she came over and was like talking to us for like 10, 15 minutes. And we got autographs from her and stuff, and we tried to get a picture, but our phones were dead. So, but he found out about it later and was so pissed off. It was hilarious.
Yeah, a phone call from 7,000 miles away. You couldn't send me a message on Facebook about it. I had to just be creeping through my Facebook, my news feed, and see this, and
then see the autograph. And he got a T-shirt, and I was wearing my black Batman shirt that everybody's seen in the promotion. And she had a black Sharpie, and I'm like, oh, I don't have nothing for it because you can't sign a black T-shirt with a black Sharpie. So I just like whipped out my wallet and like sign my wallet. And she signed my wallet and his shirt, and he just was going through and saw that, and he was.
So why do you guys want to bring a female presence into the band?
Female. A lot of people are drawn to females more. Mm-hmm. So you get a nice, pretty voice, and you put Miley Cyrus up there, and everybody thinks she's really good. Well, have you heard?
Yeah.
So, but it counterbalances with what Alex does in the band too, because he's really talented, and it draws. So we get both the best of both worlds.
So I kind of talked to you a little bit before the show about that balance. I would agree there. I definitely think that would bring a nice touch to that. And you're right. Everybody does kind of love the female voice, especially in something where it would be generally hardcore, especially in that kind of a music. You don't really see the female presence in that area too often, I guess.
Yeah. Well, you want to play a quick song? Well, it's not quick, but so we're gonna debut number 7 by Left Astray. You want to tell us a little bit about the song before we play it?
First off, it's literally 7 minutes long. Just like
whoa,
yeah. It's our longest song, but we're not making any more that long. This song was really weird too because we tried to start it off really soft and it just ended up getting heavy. So it's just a strange song. I wouldn't say it has any proper flow. Would that make any sense?
No, we kind of went outside of the box on that one.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of everything.
It was just a couple of dudes, and we just kind of like, this sounds cool, and that sounds cool, and then it kind of flowed into this, and we're like, oh, well, this is cool too. And it was actually one of the bands for one of our beginning songs we ever written as a full band.
Yeah, it was the first song wrote when I joined.
So this song, it sounds like it was a little bit more on the fly then, and just kind of as on the whim, rather than like actually like planning out, writing it out. Or
yeah, it was kind of like one of those things where you plant a seed, and before you know it, you have an oak tree, and you're like, holy God, I gotta chop this shit down. So
Yeah,
we never did.
Yeah, we just left it.
Yeah.
It really made the producer really mad.
All right. Well,
out of
Every
work,
5
7
minutes
minutes.
you'd hear.
well, I'm gonna
Blake.
play. I'm gonna play 7 by Left Astray, and then we're gonna take a quick listen to this, and then we'll be right back and lead into the second song. So, all right, ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
I was shattered to the bone. I let your poison words sink in. I let you drive your dagger in. I was too scared of being alone. You tried to tear my world apart. Don't you see me standing here? See, finally my head is clear. I see what you really
Darren's grunting over there.
We're back. That was 7 by Left Astray. Was it like a synthesizer at the end?
Oh, my keyboard.
Your keyboard?
Ooh.
My keyboard.
I hear that and it takes me back to my days in the 80s.
Yes.
Yeah.
The 80s. I do not remember those.
Yeah.
You don't know Madonna?
I was only alive for 4 years of it, so
I was alive for none of it, actually.
It's like Tiffany. Wow.
Yeah.
okay. So where do you guys? What are some of your guys' musical influences?
Oh, God. Mine ranges quite a bit because, like, I grew up on the Beach Boys, but
We'll
for
have
the music,
fun
yeah.
till Daddy takes the T-bird away.
The music that we're doing now, though, stems more from, like, A Day to Remember, For Today, Asking Alexandria, Attack Attack, just some of the bigger names in the, I guess, metalcore scene. But
I'm more old school, so
Like AC/DC.
no, like Disney cartoons.
Yes.
Like
Let it go.
There's your synth.
Let
No.
it go.
That's newer
modern.
Disney.
Lion King.
Oh.
we're talking
Lion King.
Aladdin.
Yes,
Mermaid.
Aladdin.
It's a magic carpet.
Hakuna Matata.
Definitely. And then like early Bullet for My Valentine or
Okay.
Atreyu stuff. That's where originally a lot of the influences were coming from my end. So
Did you listen to him?
Him.
I have.
Him.
I thought they're a little
Who's
bit
him?
cut myself type of band. I
Yeah, a
don't,
little bit. You're right.
not a little bit, a lot.
Yeah.
All right. No. This next song is called Vice and Virtue. You want to tell us? Actually, this is a special song because nobody's ever heard this, right?
Yeah, nobody's actually heard this in any media over the airwaves. So you can see it on our
Ooh.
Reverb Nation page. The last song actually is not even available unless you buy a disc.
So 7, you have to buy a disc just to hear that. So
So that was an exclusive then
That
that we
sure
just
was.
heard.
Yes, it was.
Nice.
a little bit about from my end, Vice Virtue. This is actually the first song I've been listening to all week. The only one of your guys' I had until yesterday. But this song kind of wrote me in. I love the melody with the singer's voice with the little hard rock, the guitar, and when the drum solo's in there. It kind of wrote me in. What is this song about, really?
Oh, like lyric-wise or just
lyric-wise,
the song
or-
in general?
Both, I guess.
Oh God, the song itself is about somebody who is cheating, and they know it, and they know the person caught them, and they are trying to say, how can you still love me, even though I'm, with somebody else right now.
Yeah.
Sort of crap.
The idea behind the song was really cool. So we have another song called Confession, where it's about somebody who cheated on you, and you come up to that point and you're confronting them. When you confront them, it's like, okay, now spill your guts because I already know. So in this song, when it was ordained, it was like, okay, well, I'm the cheater and I've been caught. And
How can you
I'm
forgive
kind of
me?
how can you
So-
forgive me? I'm
so
battling. I got two guys going on at the same time here. So
That's a really cool concept.
Yeah,
And
so-
I like how it plays off the other
Mhm.
scenario, the other song.
All right. Are we ready to play Vice and Virtue?
Sure thing.
Jordan, you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there needs to be some studio crabcoring going on at the end of the song, though.
some way
Crabcore?
crabcore.
You know what crabcore is?
No.
Google.
Yeah.
Where are you at?
It's where you. How do I explain this without actually doing it?
Yeah.
Stand
We-
straight up and down, and then that.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Darren, I think you got that one.
Get on the table, please.
Whoa, so demanding.
Wow.
I said please.
Doesn't that go along with like the twerking too?
Yeah. This is a more heavy metal rock version of
You
a
could
twerk,
do
I
a
guess.
crabcore twerk.
Dude, I should get a
Oh.
job
Down
at
that
WIT,
low and-
man.
Oh.
Right?
We need the
Okay.
electric guitar, though.
All right. So this is Vice Virtue by Left Astray. Hey, we're back with Left Astray. That was a little Vice Virtue. God, I love that song.
That's awesome.
If you didn't tell me it was this band, and this says something, I would have sworn the start of it would have been Lizzie Hale from Hailstorm, because your female lead sounds phenomenal.
Yeah, thank you. It is a crying shame that she's going to become a mother, so she had to kind of leave what we were doing. We have hopefully 50 dates already lined up next year, so
maybe we can help you out and throw you Emily for. but you can't do shows on Saturday because she's
Doing this show.
doing
Prior
this.
obligations.
Yep, prior obligations. She's on contract, but
So you guys do. So speaking of shows, you guys do quite a few shows then around the area, or how far do you go with those?
we did 30 shows in the end of 2013, and in 2014 we've done 30 shows so far, 10 cities. We've opened up for 13 national acts so far.
Oh,
that's
wow.
great. How far do you, just all over the country then?
We've stayed local, regional, and because you have to financially be able to do it too. So
Right.
None of us have money.
That's
Yeah,
kind
see-
of like a given for bands, right?
I'm kind of
Musicians.
in this no shave November because I can't afford a razor.
Yeah.
Not because I really
Don't tell
wanted to join.
anybody that. Right. Yeah, that's cool. So I got to ask Alex, we kind of talked about this earlier, but how do you do that? How do you do you have to like prep, with your boys, ahead of time? And
It's good to prep, but I never do. I'm terrible about that.
Oh.
Hi,
okay.
how we doing? What's up?
go on, guys.
Okay. Yeah,
Well, a question I have is, do you just like sit like
Awkward.
in your like apartment, just like trying out different like how low you can get, how high you can get, how long you can hold it, or how comfortable it feels when you're doing it?
I do
Like-
what everyone else does when they're singing, though.
Yeah.
Car and shower.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Exactly.
Well, then I should be pretty good at singing then.
Th-
You all heard me sing.
There is some really
Yes.
good videos out there that they have done to try to corner the art of screaming. There's
the Zen
actually
of screaming on YouTube. It's free
Yeah.
for
Really?
everyone on
and
YouTube. Pretty
the
much.
surprising part, if you ever watch it, is the teacher is a female that doesn't scream.
Oh, wow.
She's got to be a vocalist at least, though.
That's
to
like-
understand.
That's like a fat white guy teaching how to twerk.
So,
What is with you and twerking tonight?
Wit.
Like,
No, I was just trying to come up with a better analogy about it, but
I know you're trying to promote your class that you're teaching now, Professor. But dang,
That's kind of cool, actually, Professor T. That was cool.
Professor Twerk. I think we found
I
nothing's
think it's got to go straight.
is
This is a why.
nothing's for sure yet.
Hey,
I highly doubt they're going to let me teach.
hey, you put it on the table. you
But-
put
but-
it on
but,
air that you're doing it. It's official.
But I might take it just in case to sharpen up my skills a little bit because I am a little slow on my delivery sometimes.
just a little rusty here.
Yep,
and there.
just a little bit. So
Yeah.
yeah. So we're gonna head to our first break. Thank you guys for coming on from Left Astray. Check them out, facebook.com/Left Astray. You also find them on Reverb Nation. They'll have a website come out soon. Remember to head on over to our music page. They'll be up there tonight or tomorrow. That's lockandloadshow.com/music. That's where you'll be able to find all their links to follow them. And as soon as I'm done or the show's over, we'll post the interview up there so people can listen to the interview, or they can head on over to the episodes page and listen to the whole thing. But so we're gonna head to our first break. You're listening to Lock and Load Show on lockandloadshow.com.
Hey, this is Cameron from Chaplin. You're listening to Lock and Load.
nothing mattered as long as we're together, laying hand in hand, looking at the stars so bright. I'll always remember that night.
Hey baby, could you love me like the first time? Act like you don't know who I am. Ask some questions, tell some stories.
Like the time when you cried. Toy Story. Hey baby, could you love me like the first time? Act like you don't know who I am. Ask some questions, tell some stories. Like the time when you cried in Toy Story.